And welcome back to the Sonic Adventure Sonic Story Let's Play, ladies and gentlemen. Today we're going to be starting off with, of course, getting our first upgrade of the game, the Light Speed Dash. This was, of course, the game that debuted the Light Speed Dash, and you know that this is going to be the first time we get it. Well, this was, of course, the on Sonic Adventure 2, you have to also get it in one of the levels, early levels of Sonic of the Hero story. Same thing with Shadow the Hedgehog in that game.
Now you've got light speed shoes. Press and hold the action button to store up power. Once you have enough power, release the button and you can do the light speed dash. The light speed dash lets you race toward rings at light speed.
Which I'm really used to in Sonic 3D games.
Anywhere.
Oh yes. My only problem with this, with the light speed dash, it's a stupid bloody camera. The only problem with the light speed dash is that it takes so long to charge up in this game, and you have to charge it up in order to actually use it. Thankfully, in Sonic Adventure 2, they've actually rectified this. I can use the back door as much as you can. You can't dictate to me. In Sonic Adventure 2, they fixed this problem. It can actually automatically be used from Sonic Adventure 2 onwards, depending if you have the upgrade or not. In Sonic Heroes and Shadow the Hedgehog, and of course other games, Light Speed Dash is of course a natural ability. I think it's also a upgraded Sonic Unleashed. It's a collectible ability. Oh, here we go. Here's one. Here's another upgrade. The Crystal Ring, which of course reduces the time.
This is the Crystal Ring. This reduces the time needed to store power for the light speed dash.
Right, here we go. We have to now. We're going off to the next. We're going off to our next destination, Casinopolis. Here we go. Ready and. So there's the rings.
The train headed for the Mystic Ruins will be departing soon.
I'm not going to go there. I'm going to Casinopolis. Now the aim of this stage is to get the Chaos Emerald by getting 400 rings. You need 400 rings in order to get into the vault. Why did they reset my ring count to 0? Ooh. And that's why we get to play Pinball. Sometimes the... Uh-oh. No! No! What happens if you actually get yourself... Here we go. Oh, for God's sake. I just failed to get some power-ups. I need to get the power-ups in order to get to the vault. I lost all my rings thanks to me getting free Eggman. Oh, for God's sake! Now what happens if you fail? If you fail in a the only time you fail in a pinball table is if you get less than 200. If you get less than 100 rings. So be careful. So don't be able to get as much rings as possible. Ooh, this is taking like forever. Ka-ching. Right, here we go. What have we got? We got T Kickback. 3 tails, so that means we get some rings. Yes! And what the point of T Kickback is, of course, you can save. It will save your ball. It will save Sonic once. If he tries to fall off, that means Sonic won't be able to fall into the. You won't be able to lose a ball. So that's a good, nice way. There we go. That's 100 rings. But I need to get 400 rings in order to go into the vault. Well, at least I didn't have to lose any rings, because if I got 3 Eggmans, that means all my rings will be lost. It's kind of like in Casino Night Zone in Sonic the Hedgehog 2, if you get 3 Robotniks you lose a lot of your rings. I think it's about 100. I think you approximately ring 3K. Casinopolis' pinball is much more, you know. What can I say? It's much more, you know, based off video games, and I just don't think this was as entertaining as the Casino Night Zone. Although this does actually have a nice, lovely cameo of another Sonic Team character. We'll get to that in a minute. Oh no! Oh no! Friend. Oh, I got an extra life. That's good. Because I kind of die quite. There are some of the LA stages are quite hard. And they're too full of either that or they're full of bottomless pits and traps. Oh dear, Sonic's out. Let's try and get some more. Oh, god damn it. Oh, damn. Alright, so with that being done, I'm going to show off the next table. I'm going to show off the next table. Now, this one actually has the card pinball game. And this is, of course, yes, it's a night. It's the one with knights in it. I'm gonna say, out of that, I think this was a nice, lovely shout out to one of the most cult games ever created, Knights. I know the creator of Far From Faith, Trippy, is definitely gonna love this, because I think she might have known this for a bit of a while. And considering that, and speaking of which, I think she was also the person who did the artwork for some of the artwork in Sonic and All-Stars Really Transformed. That which I would say it's one of the best. It's an absolutely fantastic karting game. Got it for the Wii U and the PS3. Used to have it on 360, but because me getting the PS3 was, of course, because I wanted to get a PS3 and because I got that last year. I've decided to get Sonic and All-Stars Really Transformed, the limited edition, because I just want to get the Metal Sonic as the downloadable content from Outrun, which is pretty good. Oh goodness gracious me, I didn't do too well. What I do like about this one is, of course, the music on this. Oh, god damn it. You know what? We might as well skip half of it, so I'll be back in a minute.
Try and deposit
Okay, we're back.
I
I decided not to show it a second time because I know it takes too long. Right, but yes. I'm first on the recording. I managed to get the 400 rings possible, and now we are.
Yeah, not bad.
And now we've got the Chaos Emerald, but not for long. But we don't hang on it for very long because I know a certain egg-bellied slime ball is going to stop us. Oh dear, so we're out of the casino zone, and there he is again. Hey. Uh-oh. There's the Chaos Emerald.
Oh no, the Chaos Emerald!
Oh no, you don't!
Oh jeez!
What kind of gas is that?
Eggman.
Oh goodness gracious me. Oh god. Now what happened? They just blacked out.
Oh man, what happened to that emerald we just had?
Eggman stole it.
I guess Eggman's got one of them, but the other one's safe. That guy must be desperate.
Indeed he is.
His 2 to our 1, and that's not good.
That's
Come on, Sonic,
no
we
good.
need to get busy.
That's no good. Oh, who's that? Oh my god, it's Cream the Rabbit. That's a cameo of her in this game. Well, apparently because of the in the 2003 remastered port of Sonic Adventure onwards, this one it has a cameo of Cream the Rabbit. I think it's been in the what was it? The remastered, the digital re-releases, really released versions of the 2003 the digitally remastered version actually still has the cameo, which I think is a pretty good touch. I don't think Cream is maybe a bit of a character that hasn't fared well with the fan base, but honestly, though, I have to say right now, that cameo is actually pretty good. I think it's pretty nice coincidence just to have a nice, lovely little cameo. Anyway, we're off to our 4th stage of the game, Icecap. We go back to Mystic Ruins to go off to the next stage. The key is loading. You found the ice key! Oh yeah, the ice key. Alright, so let's see this. No, it's not. Apparently that area isn't open until Amy gets kidnapped later on. But that will be after the 5th and 6th stages of the game. Right, here we go. Right, we're off to stage 4, Icecap. Kind of a nice nod to Sonic 3 and Knuckles' Icecap stage. Get the Chaos Emeralds. So this is yet another Chaos Emerald mission that we need to do.
Hang on to the icicle and jump. You should be able to jump backwards, but don't hold on too long. You'll slip right off.
That slope. That slope must be really. That's the slope that we're going to probably go down after going to the top of the mountain. I think they presume it's from the top, but I think it's at the bottom of the mountain. So there we go, we're down here. Now this one is much more on the way of platforming. This one is more of a platforming stage in the 1st and 2nd segments. Trying to find out to get to the top of the mountain. Alright, so let's do this. Number 10, that's good. And avoiding the spikes. Alright, we've done it. So we're off to another checkpoint. Yes!
Use the panel to jump. It may even help guide your way.
There we go. Ooh. So this is where we go off to the next part of the... We go off to the next part of this one. Oh no, avalanche! Oh my god, Sonic's facial expression. Right, we're going down. Look out below! We're going down. Now to say, in terms of the music, it's actually pretty. It's a lot more better. It's pretty much fantastic. Music is just absolutely fitting for a downhill slope session. Woo! Oh yes. I think Sonic Team tried to repeat this process in what was it? In the Icecap zone, but unfortunately the controls of that snowboard are just absolutely god awful. Compared with this one is actually a lot more, you know. Yeah, that one's really much more fluent in contrast. What are those robots up to? My goodness, did the game just lock up momentarily? Oh dear. I think it's necessary to use the jump ramps when they're played as Tails just to get ahead of Sonic. In the stages, you're racing against Sonic in each stage. With the last one being Eggman. I know, because I played this game so many times. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Here we go. Whee! Alright. And I've done it. The emerald is mine. But sadly, though, again, like the grey emerald, we don't hang on for it for very long. We only hang on for it until for a moment. Alright, so with that being said, I'll see you guys next time for when I take on the next 2 stages and, of course, another boss fight. What will happen next? Well, find out in the next part of the Sonic Adventure Sonic Story Let's Play.